Welcome to Pillow Talk, guys. Glad you guys are on. Welcome to the show. We're going to go ahead and get this party started. Before we do, let's go ahead and get it rolling with this. Hey, baby. I'm so glad you made it home. I got you a little something to sip on. Then I want you to curl right up under me. That way we can talk about your day. Talk about love, life, and anything else you want to talk about. And when it's all said and done, I'm going to put you to sleep the right way. You already know what time it is, baby. It's time for Pillow Talk. Brought to you by bensounds.com. All right. Welcome back to Pillow Talk. It's your boy Scott Free, and we're going to talk tonight about, would you take a bullet for your significant other? But anyway, before we do, if you're new to the channel, please, guys, make sure that you guys like, subscribe, and share. So we're going to talk about that. Miss Stephanie, salute, Queen. Glad you are in here. She said, hey, Scott, miss you. Yeah, I was out last week because my daughter's birthday, 25th birthday. So she had to have it on Pillow Talk time. So I knew she'd get mad at me if I didn't show up. But anyway, so how you doing this evening? Glad you could show up. You know, we're gonna let everybody else roll in. So the question tonight is, would you take a bullet for your significant other? Is that love? Would you do it? Would you expect your significant other to take one for you? What's your thoughts on that? We also have the phone lines open up. You guys, let me go and get this banner going across the bottom of the screen, because we always have the phone lines open. So if you guys want to call in, feel free to do so. There it is at the bottom of the screen, just scrolling. The 954-408-3312. Feel free to call in anytime. We always leave it open. So if you guys want to call in and get something off your chest or respond or just ask somebody a question, it's just too much to type, feel free to do so, because we are here for all the smoke. There we go. So let's go ahead and break this down. So I know it's the thing that men are supposed to take. If a man is dating a woman, man is in love with a woman, he is supposed to jump in front of a bullet, right? But do you guys think that will happen? And really, do you women really expect for that to happen? That is a really big question, because the guy is supposed to be a protector, you know, because when a guy walks down the street, the woman is supposed to walk on the inside. So if a car comes, he gets hit by a car, right? That's always the thing, right? That's what they always say, right? So you got to ask yourself, how much does that person mean to you? Because as a guy, we start going down the list and we start thinking to ourselves, if I'm supposed to put my life on the line, what about the things that I asked for? What about at 4 o'clock in the morning, if I ask for a sandwich, will she get up and go get me a sandwich? You know what I mean? I'm opening up the doors. I got to pay most of the bills. I got to pay for most of the time we go out to eat. What does a man get in return? I know you guys say it's not fair. A lot of women say it's not fair, but it is what it is. You always pull that when it's on your side of the fence, right? But as men, should we do that? And do we weigh those options? Do we say, hey, you know, this girl, and does it depend on how long you've been dating, how much you're in love with her, or is it just if you're married? What is it? It's the questions. I mean, this has been a really good topic, and I've seen a lot of people talking about this topic right here, right? And that's the question that I want to know. Should a man or a woman, would you take a bullet for your significant other, right? And we know this is more geared towards men, but women, it could happen too. Now, I've seen some women. Listen, I'm gonna tell you guys something. Listen, there was this one thing I remember being in high school, right? And I went to this party, and I remember being at this party. You know, when you're young in high school, we used to have those house parties. Y'all remember those house parties where you could go to and nobody get shot? But guess what? If you went to one of those house parties, there was gonna be some fighting going on, right? So a lot of people was fighting back in the day, and back in the day, they gang people all the time. That was like the go-to, right? That was shooting before shooting, you know what I mean? You can fight somebody one-on-one, but most of the time you're gonna get jumped, you're gonna get ganked, but you live to fight another day, right? But anyway, I went by this party, and I remember pulling up outside the party, and I remember this dude was there. He was like from a different side of town, and the dudes at the party jumped him. But when I say the girl jumped in and she threw punches, and they beat her down just like they beat him down. It's funny, but it's not funny. What's up, Miss Tanya Lewis? Salute, Queen. Glad you're in the building. glad you are in the building. So the question is, would you take a bullet for your significant other, or would you expect them to take one for you? So I was talking about this story about being in high school, and I was saying that I was at a house party, right? You remember at house parties, people used to fight at the house parties all the time. You know what I mean? But nobody really hardly got shot. That was a rare thing, but people fought all the time. Anyway, I remember pulling up at this house party and everybody was outside. It was like a huge party. It was around graduation time. And I remember this dude from the opposite side of town. He was from another part. But anyway, he was there. And the guys there, I guess they was hitting on her, disrespected her, or you know how they do. You know how dudes do. They flirted with her and it made him mad or whatever else. I think that's how it got started. So they all jumped on him and beat him down. But while they was beating him down, she jumped in and she was throwing punches. Man, they beat her down too. I mean, they whooped her butt like they whooped his butt, right? And she took one for the team. But I think after that situation, they broke up. They weren't together too much longer than that. Only they broke up because of the beating he took for her, or what happened. I don't know. I don't know what happened. But it goes to show, do you do that? But I think they broke up. I don't know if she broke up with him because he couldn't beat 3-4 dudes up. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why they broke up. I didn't get that far into that, but I did see that they broke up like a couple months after, right? And you know what? I haven't seen him, but I see her every blue moon. Is it wrong if I ask how that fight got started? But anyway, I'm not going to do that because that could have happened to anybody. It could have happened to me. It wouldn't have been fun, wouldn't have been funny. So guess what? I'm not going to answer that question, but it's still one of those things. I don't know if he, because I like to know, did he take up for her or did they just be messy or did they just jump? I don't know. So what's y'all's thought? Do y'all think that if you're with somebody, would you take a bullet for them? Tanya said, these days, everyone has to be prepared for the possibilities. Mass shootings are no joke. Yeah, they are. That's really serious. So would you take a bullet for your significant other, or do you think that he should take one for you? Right? What's your thoughts on that? Because that's a possibility. But this has been a crazy question floating around the internet. And I saw this question the other day and I said, hey, I'm going to do that on Pillow Talk. I'd like to know what people's thoughts are on that. As a man, would you do it? As a woman, would you do it? And would you expect that the person you with to do it, But now on TikTok, how the guys send these, how people send these videos around like off YouTube and off these other shows. Off these other social media sites. I have seen that literally happen where this guy was getting shot and the girl jumped over him to protect him, but they didn't shoot her. Thank God they didn't shoot her. They had a problem with him, and whatever the problem was with him, they handled it with him, and they didn't take her in the middle of it. But she jumped over him and she tried to. I was like, wow, that's sad. That's really sad. But I'd like to know y'all's thoughts on that. Hold on. Yeah, this thing is still okay. But yeah, so I can only relate to, like I said, I see in the past, just like some fighting and stuff like that. But I think that a man should definitely take care of a woman, and you got to put yourself on the line most of the time. Other way around, I'm not sure. But as men, should men do a point system by that? I have been in parties and stuff. I've been in parties and stuff, broke out, and it was everyone for themselves running and not asking questions. Yeah, I've seen that. But don't dance around the question. If you are dating someone, would you take a hit, a punch, a bullet for your significant other? Or do you expect for the guy you dating to take it for you? Tell us that. Stop dancing around the question. We want to know. And now the new question is, should a man or a woman, should we all do a point system and say, how much do I really care for this person? Have the whole thing of, did I get breakfast? Did they come and do something nice for me? Did they remember me on my birthday? You know what I'm saying? What does it take to earn that for you to do it? Or what does it take that they have done that you say, nah, they in on their own on that one? Is that a possibility that, you just won't know until you're in the situation? Is that just instinct? Or do you make that choice and go, I don't know. I asked her to wear that thong and she wouldn't put it on. Yeah. Or would you do it for your man? Hey, come on, y'all. Don't be too quiet. Come on, Tanya. I know you got some some good stories. I'm sure something like that doesn't happen. And have y'all ever been out in public and one of you and a guy had to take up for you and he put himself on the line for you guys? That's a good question. Have you been in a situation that somebody done it for you? Have I ever been in a situation? You know what? Thank God I've never been in a situation either way. You know what I mean? Now I done got into some you know, some back and forth talk, some back and forth arguing and stuff. That a woman has been in but just getting to a fight. Nah, it's done got close. This done got close. But most of the time you can try to avoid stuff. Some things ain't worth getting out into if it's not crucial. You know what I'm saying? But I think if somebody touches your girl butt, if somebody just really disrespects her, push her, or something like that, then at that point, I don't even think you're talking at that point. I think that you gotta let them you gotta give them the hands. You gotta let those hands fly at that point. You gotta send them on their way. She said, my brother and his girlfriend were at a movie theater and a shooting happened. Oh, wow. He said he threw her down and got on top of her. So most men will protect a woman. That's a good one. Good point. Salute, Miss Ann. Said, I would definitely take a bullet for my partner and I hope he will do the same for me. Okay. So what if does now when you say your partner, does it have to be something serious, like you have to be married, or y'all dating, just y'all real close, or you just down to the end just for that? Are you down to the end for that? Just because y'all dating, you know? But that's crazy. And a shooter happened, he threw her down and jumped on top of her. I think that sometimes it's instinct, though. I really do. I do think it's instinct. But it was funny. It was hilarious when you saw all the people on there. They was like some of the memes and stuff that was funny that was on there. That one guy said, me talking to her family, talking, man, I just wasn't fast enough to get in front of that bullet with tears coming out. They had so many memes. It was one of the funniest threads. And I know it can be a real scary and true situation, it really can. But you know, the internet is undefeated. You know what I mean? And just watching these people on here, they can make anything be silly. The internet doesn't take too much stuff serious, but it was just in a forum and people were talking about it. And I saw it. I thought it was pretty funny. The not the topic, but the memes and all that stuff that came out. All that stuff was kind of funny. And I just thought to myself, would I do it? It just depends. Did she cook for me? You know, it's a lot of stuff that comes down the pike. I think it is instinct for most men. I'm just saying. Yeah, but you didn't say it as a woman. You said most instinct for most men. But would you do it as a woman? That's it. She said it's definitely an instinct thing for anyone to do, but it's more personal when it's someone close to you. Yeah, I agree with that. See, I'm petty like that. I'd be like, you know what? I asked her to wear those leggings, or I asked her to wear those thongs, and she didn't put them on. You know what I'm saying? I want to know that something I asked for, you know, as a guy. Because think about it. When we walk y'all down the street, we got to have y'all on the inside. Then we got to open up the door. Then we got to let your chair out, sit you down in a chair, push you up to the table. Then we got to pay for the meal. Right? We do all of this, right? And we got to take a bullet too. Or we got to take some hands too. You know, we got to be getting something out of the deal, man. Something's got to come out of that deal. So let me ask you this. Should men ask y'all that before we start dating? Like, a questionnaire of the things that we're willing to give and the things we're willing to receive to trade off. Is that cool when you start dating? Maybe we need to start coming with applications when we date. What do y'all ladies think about that? Should relationship have an application? Should we do an application in a relationship? I think we should. I think right now we need to make a pillow talk application for a relationship. That's what we need to do. Who gonna help me out with that? Let's get some topics together for that. Who's gonna help write one of those up? We need a Pillow Talk application for dating. Say Pillow Talk application for dating. So that way, when you start dating, you already know what you're getting into. You know what I mean? Some of it, what your expectations are, what you want out of it, you know, where your goals are, where you see yourself in 5 to 10 years, something. We can put it in there to where people can say what they want in a relationship and also say what they're willing to give, right? And what's the benefit, right? And promotions, you know, promotions can be like you going from boyfriend and girlfriend to engaged. What's those promotions? And then what do you get when you get married, right? Because you know how every time we on here talking, y'all always say, well, I'm not giving it all out. I'm going to give it up to my husband. You know how y'all always saying that, right? So we need an application. We need an application. She said the application is filled out when they are getting to know each other. Okay, well, that's what we need to do. That's what I'm saying. You fill out the application, but you know it's like a job, because guess what? A job has different levels. You know, you show up on time, you got a 90-day probation period. Then once you get hired on, then you get full benefits when you go full-time or you go part-time. We got to make this thing right. I was in Chicago, and the guy I was with moved me to the inside of the sidewalk. He said that is what men do. So I don't think about whether I would or not. Most men automatically just protect. See, Tanya, that's the thing. You see how this whole conversation, you have been dancing around me asking you the question, what would you do? Not what would he do? What would you do? We already know you say he's going to protect you. He always pushes you in on the sidewalk, all the way on the inside. We get that. They open up the door. They pay for the meal. They drive. We get that. But what about you? What are you going to do? If it starts flying, what are you going to do? See, this is where the application comes in at, Tanya. They need an application really for like you know? Because what'd you say? Tanya said, I'm not changing nothing but my drawers. That's what she said. She said, I ain't changing nothing for a dude. Only thing I'm gonna change is my drawers. So a man needs to know what he's getting into, what his expectations are, and what he's willing to give. So y'all gotta help it out. What's some good questions that we gotta have up on this application, the Pillow Talk application for dating? I need somebody that's computer savvy. Who's computer savvy? Who can type one of those bad boys up? Who's computer savvy? Who can type a Pillow Talk one up? She said, even if I wanted to, I probably wouldn't have the chance. I'm just saying. Okay, but this is the thing. This is the thing. She said, even if. See, you guys understand where she coming from that? She said, if I wanted to. And that's a big if. Let me put that up in the comment section. Let me put that up so everybody can see it. There we go. We put it in the comment section so that can hit the screen. There we go. That's a big if. There you go. That's a big if. There you go. Because she said if she wanted to, she don't know she get a chance. Who gets the chance? It's supposed to be instinct, Tanya. That's supposed to be instinct. You're supposed to say, yeah, I'm a ride or die. That's what you got to say. Tanya, there you go. Tanya ain't ride or die. Michelle, I mean, come on, y'all, come on now. Stephanie, come on, tell me, what's your thoughts? Are you ride or die in that situation? And do you expect your man to be ride or die in that situation? I want to know women's expectations on that. If it's girl on girl, should the man jump in for the girl? If it's girl on girl, should the man jump in? Because I know some dudes that if they girl get into it with a girl, he gonna punch and throw punches at the girl too. I know some men like that. And do y'all women appreciate that? And should a man do that? Should it be that anything comes up, your man's supposed to be all in the middle of it? Whether it's hands, whether it's pushing and shoving, anything else, should your man be all in the middle of all of that? She said, I don't have a significant other. Well, okay, let's say if you did, Stephanie. Come on now. Come on. See, she trying to be technical. See, you'll never get that $1 million like that. See, you never get that $1 million like that. Now, if you married, I think that is a 100% expectation, right? If you married, ain't it 100% expectation that both of you guys would do it for each other if you married? If you engaged, Tanya said, one of my friends and his wife were out and she thought something was going to pop off. So she told him, you go high, I go low. She said, I guess I could do something like that. That is funny as hell. That is funny as hell. She said, you go high, I go low. Hey, that's funny. That is funny. That's funny as hell. I've never heard a girl tell me something like that. Hey, babe, something might pop off. If something pop off, you go high, I go low. That's funny as hell. That is funny as hell. She said, I guess I could do that. I know, Tanya be tripping, man. What's up, Stephanie? Do you say you're part of that? Stephanie, are you part of the you go high, I go low team? That is funny as hell. Hey, that's the comment of the night, Tanya. So far, that's the comment of the night. Hold on. We got to give you the comment of the night right there. Hey, Tanya got comment of the night so far. She said, babe, you go high, I go low. There you go. Wow. She said when her friend said it, she said, I guess I can do that. That is so crazy. Is that not funny? I guess as a team, hey, y'all might as well gang that person as a team. There you go. Gang them. Go home. That is funny as hell. That is funny as hell. That's funny. That is funny. Hey, I don't know if that happened at that party I told you I pulled up at, because that girl was all in a minute. These dudes were jumping on her, and she jumped in there and she was throwing punches. She wasn't just hitting them. She was throwing punches at the dudes. And them dudes beat her down too. They punched her, kicked her, did all kind of stuff. I was like, wow, that is crazy. And it was like so many people out there. We was in high school. I was like, man, that's the craziest thing ever. But she fought for hers. She had a black eye the next day. They said he did too. So it happens. But you know, hey, it happens. We all had black eyes before. I think everybody had a black eye. Everybody been punched a few times. I had a black eye here and there. I think we've all had them. And I guess if you love somebody, it happens. You know, you got to take a black eye or give a black eye, you know, or both. Take and give for somebody you love. There you go. There you go. One person go high, one person go low. That is crazy. I'll tell you what's funny though. I do see people take it up for them, but if you guys see like on some of them social media things where you see like it'd be a guy and a girl out there and the girl always running her mouth and like she's gonna get a fight started and the dude just sitting there like, oh my God, here we go again. If your girl got a whole lot of mouth and always starting fights, now that's sometimes you might not want to get in the middle of that. She said, going low is one thing. Bullets, well, somebody got to live to be to tell the tale. Okay. And somebody got to be the hero, huh? All right. Ann said, I've never had a black eye, never been in a fight my whole life. Oh, wow. Then you need to go out and get into one, man. Listen, everybody should see what it feels like to take a pop in the eye, man. It's cool. Anybody else have been in the same situation? Ain't never had a black eye? Or is that just me talking? And I don't mean a big old shiner. You know what I mean? That is funny. To live to tell how the hero died. Oh, wow. Ty says she ain't taking a bullet. She's gone and she gonna tell the story. Wow. Well, we already know that. That's part of the application. Hey, who gonna help type up his application, man? We need his application. We need his application. She said, never had a black eye, but I've thrown bows. Y'all crazy as hell. That's crazy. But yeah, so should a guy defend a girl constantly who can't stop running her mouth? That's a good question. I know some girls is always arguing with people all the time. And I'd be like, man, but they don't hardly ever fight, but they always argue with somebody. I'm like, but I wonder how they do handle that. Because what if you got a girl that's mouthy that loves to argue and fight with people? What do? Do you always go to her rescue, or do you let her get out there and fight one and call it quits? Is that what happened? Or women, what if you got a guy that's always got the little man syndrome? He's always out trying to fight. Do you get in the middle of that, or do you like, hey, I just sit in the car and let him handle his business? You know, there's always two sides of that coin, you know? So when you talk about this, would you take something for somebody else? You got to know who you're talking to, you know? You got to know what that person is into and what kind of mind and what kind of mentality that person you dating has, you know? Because sometimes short men got that little short man syndrome and they into it with everybody. Keep her and him home. Hey, I like that one, Stephanie. I like that one. Keep her and his ass home. If you got somebody that's always starting shit, leave him at home. Leave him at home. Don't go out. Don't go out. And definitely don't go out to no place there you got to have a drink. Definitely don't go out to no place you have a drink. Because if you have a drink, it's going to be on and popping. That's what you got to do. You got to avoid the smoke, you got to do that. You got to just leave that person at home, you know? Especially once you get to our age, you know what I'm saying? I think once you get over about 35, 30, when you get to 30, I think that when you get over 30, that's time. She said, we too old for that mess. Oh, yeah, I just said that. My son's dad says they buried the dead, not the scared. So now walking away is the option. I'm just saying. Yep. You know, I'll tell you what, one of my cousins says this all the time. He always say, you know, sometimes everything ain't about don't deserve a response. And some things you just walk away from. Because sometimes winning is walking away, you know? You know what I'm saying? Because listen, if you go out and fight and get into it with every fool on there, you'll never make it. You know what I'm saying? I know some people that was really about it and then went out and got themselves into it with people over and over and over again. And sometimes the punks win. Sometimes punks win. So some things you gotta avoid, you know what I mean? Because life is like chess, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't worth it, now if somebody put your hands on you and you gotta go out and do it, or somebody puts their hands on somebody that's close by you that you love and stuff like that, then sometimes it ain't nothing to talk about. You gotta handle your business, you know what I mean? And then what comes with it, you gotta just step up for it. But if it can be avoided, you know, but that's why you gotta date somebody that's smart, you know? And don't let your ego and pride and stuff get in the way. And that's hard as a man to swallow that. You know what I'm saying? That's hard to swallow that as a guy, you know? Because that's what all men are. We all ego and pride. You know what I'm saying? That's all of us. That's all men are, ego and pride at some point. Well, I say about 80%. You know what I mean? You got some that's not, but for most that is, you know? And we get our pride stepped on, then it's time to go with it. And then, like I said, sometimes it's not. You don't want to keep going back to jail for that kind of stuff. If you get into it with everybody, it must be you. That's the problem. Yeah. But you know what? Sometimes people can't see that. There's people out there that's always into it with somebody, and guess what? They never see it's them. So you gotta be careful when you date people like that. That's why you gotta take your time with it. You can't rush into it. That's why I say we need an application. We need a Pillow Talk dating application. So should we have a different application for dating? One for getting engaged and one for being married? Should it be three different applications? Should it be one application that handles all of it? Stephanie said, "You right." Tanya said, "I already said I'm not ride or die. Not now, not ever. When the wheels come off, I am out. Sorry, not sorry." Hey, Tanya's a fair weather friend, man. You got to be ride or die. You got to be down for, listen, if the ship goes down, you got to be on the ship. Stephanie said one application. There it is. So y'all got it. That's it. It's stuck in stone. We got one application. It's going to be one application, guys. One. And the application will have, and we ain't got to have no long application. We got to have a simple, short application and make it thorough but short. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to go through that all the time. You know what I mean? What's your expectations on, you know, what do you like? Do you go 50-50 or do you want it all? You know what I'm saying? Because that should be asked up front too, you know? Because listen, an application can save a whole lot of time. Samantha Dukes, salute queen. She said, hi, Scott Free Show. Oh, wow. Haven't seen you in so long. God bless everybody. Yeah. I wasn't on last week because of my daughter's birthday, but the week before, we've been on a little bit. How you been? Glad you are in here. So hopefully you can shed some light in here. We're here harassing people. We talking about would you take a bullet for your significant other? Or do you think your significant other should take one for you as well? And even on a smaller scale, will you throw some hands for your significant other, and do you expect them to do the same for you? Now, Tanya, we already made to the point. Tanya said, I'm not ride or die. Some people said they are. Tanya said she ain't. She said, I ain't got to do nothing but stay black and die. Yeah, you do, Tanya. Yeah, you do. You got to do something, man. Yeah, you got to do something, Tanya. Listen. On this application, we need to know. Because you got to know up front. You got to know up front what you're getting into. And definitely got to know up front with you, Tanya. Because you already saying the stuff you will do. She already said, I'm not changing nothing but my drawers. That's what she said. She ain't changing nothing but her drawers. Oh, thank you. I'll definitely let her know. Thank you, Miss Dukes. Yeah, Tanya. Yeah, that's crazy. She said, listen, we need to know. You need to know what these expectations are. Is it going to be 50-50? Is it going to be we both, you know, listen, that kind of an application would be perfect for everybody. It'll save up a lot of people a lot of time getting into a relationship, right? Right? Do you want to be in a serious committed relationship? Shit. Sorry about that, guys. Hold on. I'm banging on the table. Hold on, guys. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. All right, guys, that stuff going to act up a little bit. Just hold 1 second. Hold 1 second. There we go. All right, now we back. Yeah, I know I'm getting all excited, messing things up. Ain't that crazy? For some reason, the button on the bottom, I saw it up on the screen. Had to go take care of it up her. Ain't that crazy? She said, I'm up front always. It's about me, myself, and I. I don't play about me. I'm just saying. She said, I'm selfish about me and I'm all about me. She said, you getting all excited and messing things up. Yep, sure am. All right. And she said, period, Tanya. Oh, wow. She said, Stephanie Mitchell can vouch for me. Oh, okay. She said, I have a short story. When it came to my husband, I stood in front of him arguing with a man and knocked the guy out for getting ready to assault my husband. Oh, wow. For real? See, Tanya? See, Here we go. I gotta give her flowers. I like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble.
There you go. You see that, Tanya? Y'all see that, Stephanie? Yeah, see, Stephanie? You see what Samantha Dukes did? She said her and her husband was together and the guy was talking smack. And she said, yes, I knocked the gentleman out. She punched him right in the face and laid him out for her man. And that is a ride or die chick right there. We gotta give it up. Y'all need to take notes. We got one right there. Salute Miss Samantha Dukes. The queen is in the building, and she said, I'm not going. She said, try Jesus and not me, because I throw hands. That's what she said. That's what she said. She said, damn, Samantha, you the star. You were supposed to go low. She said, I didn't play when it comes to my husband. Uh-oh. When it came to my husband, uh-oh. She said that. See, hey, Samantha, Tanya was telling us a story about this girl she knows, and said that her and her dude went out and she thought something was gonna pop off. And so the girl told her dude, you go high, I go low. So they was gonna gang the guy, right? That was the plan. So that's what Tanya said, you supposed to go low. But Samantha said, hey, I don't play that. She said, try anybody but me. That's it. Y'all heard that song, try Jesus, don't try me, because I throw hands. Y'all remember that song? Now that's a funny song. He said, try, don't try me. That is a funny song. Oh, he was deceased 8 years ago. Oh, okay. My condolences. My condolences. She said we were married for 14 years. She said, I didn't play. Hey, Tanya said, Samantha, I am not you at all. She said, I ain't doing it. Samantha said, nah, he was all in his face, so I popped him. I punched him and knocked him out. Samantha, oh my good. Hey, Samantha's stock just went up. Samantha, you still single? Or you done remarried? Because I'm telling you, your inbox is getting ready to be filled up. Your cup is getting ready to runneth over. We got a real one right there now. Y'all go take notes on that. And so it was no, you go high, babe, I go low. It was none of that. She said, I knocked him out. He was running that mouth. He's running at his pie hole, and I popped him right in it and knocked him completely out. Now that's a woman. Not saying I want a girl to do that for me. Listen, it's like this. Men know we want to fight our own battles. We really do. We want to fight our own battles. But we just want to know if we got somebody that's going to ride or die with us, right? That's going to be sitting in the back of the cruiser with us. You know what I'm saying? Once we get them down, come in and take a couple of kicks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But as a real man, we want to handle it ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We don't want you ladies to get hurt. You know what I mean? We don't. But it's just funny to know that your girl is ride or die. Tanya said, I just can't. That is so messed up. Uh-oh. Samantha said, I am single, but I would stick up for anyone I'm with, because my loyalty is the bomb. Yep, she said it. She said she'll stick up for anybody she with, because her loyalty is the bomb. So anybody she with, you good. If you in her presence, she gonna ride or die for you. So if you in the car, she in it. She in it to win it. Tanya says, I can't do it. Y'all get into it. Call me later. I gotta go see what's going down. Miss Chestnut, Tanya, salute, queen. Glad you're in here. She said, oh my gosh, I have missed you all. I finally caught you on her, and I'm so glad you did. We are so glad you rolled up into the circus, and I have missed everybody. Sorry we haven't been on like we supposed to. I missed everybody, man. Oh my goodness. I really enjoy on a Thursday night, because it's almost the weekend, and getting with this crazy circus in here, and we go in here and talk about the craziest shit, and we just joke and have fun. It pumps me up for Friday, because then Friday goes by smooth and the weekend is there. You know what I mean? Even though sometimes I got to work on weekends, but anyway, it goes still fun and still good. And I miss everybody. Glad you guys could come on in here. So Tanya, since you done Miss Chestnut, now that you are in here, you got to answer the question. Would you take a bullet for your significant other? Would you take them hands? Would you throw them hands? What would you do in the situation if you dating somebody, engaged, or married to somebody? Would you throw them hands for them or whatever? Now I'm gonna run it down to you. You see Miss Samantha Dukes up here? She said that one time somebody was talking crazy out the side of their mouth about her husband, arguing with her husband in front of her. She said she went right up to the guy and knocked him out for her husband. She said, I don't play that. And if you rolling with her, she got you. She said, I am single, but I would stick up for anyone because my loyalty is the bomb. That's what she said. Because I asked her, was she single? I said, because men want to know. We love ride or die chicks. Now, do we really want you to get your hands dirty? No, we don't know. But we just want to know that you would. You know what I'm saying? Because if you would, that means, hey, you agree and you'll ride with us. Now, Miss Tanya said she ain't doing it. Miss Stephanie said, hey, I'm just going to avoid some of that stuff. So it's been going back and forth. Miss Ann said that, hey, she's going to throw some blows for him. So it's been crazy. So this has been a crazy topic, you know? And then guess what else we came up with, Miss Tanya Chestnut? We said that we're going to come up with a Pillow Talk application. So if anybody on here that knows how to make an application, yeah, let's stick together and make up. I need a Pillow Talk application, man. That way we give somebody, we hand them out. And that way when people go get ready to get in a relationship, they fill out an application, you know? That way you know what your expectations are, you know, everything you want and all of that. You know, that's what we need. She said, that's a hard question. I would definitely throw hands, but take a bullet, I don't know. I would hope that I cared enough to take a bullet, but I just don't know. I guess she just feels like that's the case how much she loves him, you know? Tanya said she ain't doing it. She said hey, somebody said, Tanya said that a friend of hers said his girlfriend told him she thought something was gonna happen. So she told him, hey, if something pops out, babe, you go high, I go low. So they was gonna gang him. Tanya said, she said, listen, if they start shooting, she says the scared one is gonna live and somebody's gotta live to live to tell about the hero that died. She said, Ann never said she's throwing any blows. I'll take a bullet. That means that, oh, okay. So Ann says she ain't taking no blows. She'll take a bullet or give a bullet. Does that mean if you'll take one, that means you'll give one? There you go. Corey, what's up, Queen? Salute. Glad you're in the building. You gotta answer this question. She said, for the right one, I'm laying down everything for him. There you go. There you go. There you go. Glad you're up here. She said, for the right one, I'm laying down everything for him. She's coming with it. Hey, there you go. So see, there are ride or die women out here. There you go. See, that's what we need to put on the application too. And that needs to be at the very bottom in big print. Are you ride or die? And that means a lot. Are you ride or die? She said, fighting is not my style. Oh, so she'll grab a knife or a gun, but she'll handle her business for him. Okay, I got you. There you go. There you go. She said, Ty said, going low ain't no problem, but a bullet, hell to the no. Janine Strange, salute, Queen. Glad you are in the building. Glad you in the building, man. We here chopping it up. You know how we do on a Thursday night, getting ready for the weekend. The circus is at full effect. So the question, Miss Strain, is, would you take a bullet for your significant other, or do you expect them to do it? Or would you throw them hands? Would you get down and dirty for your significant other? And do you expect them to? She said, if baby gets knocked out, I'm laying down with him with my head in the dirt too. Corey says, oh, y'all hear that? In y'all's face. There you go. Corey. Are you single, Corey? Because your inbox is going to blow up too. Because, hey, listen. She said, I'm going all the way to the end for him too. Oh my goodness. Miss Samantha Duke said the same thing. She said her husband was arguing with a guy and she went and knocked that dude out. Wow. There you go. Janine said, I will fight for my man. Carrie started laughing. Yeah, Janine said, I'm ride or die too. There you go. She said, I've been single for 2 years. She said, I've been single for 2 years, but she a ride or die chick. Don't worry about it, Carrie. And all the women that's in here, we got you. We are now, I need somebody to help me type it up. We are now coming up with a Pillow Talk application for a relationship, right? So that way you can have it. When somebody comes to talk to you, you just text them this application and have them fill it out. That way we can get past a lot of this and we can find out what we're dealing with up front. And that way we know if we got to ride or die. We know if we got somebody who's going to go 50-50. We know somebody, if they're going to lay down in the dirt with their face down in the dirt with their man, right? That means a lot, right? That means a lot. Tanya said, first of all, his monkey ass ought not being no shit. Don't start none, won't be none. She said, so she talking to a dude. Hey, but listen, what if you go out with a guy? What if you and your man are out and some dude comes by and squeeze your butt? Or he comes by and flirts a little too heavy. You know, he brushes up against you, you know? And then your man got to jump in there and fight, you know? It might not be your man might be defending you, Tanya. Then what do? Oh, Samantha said, hey, shit, I am third degree black belt. Know when to use it and know when not to. So she knows when to get down there and put them fists on somebody. There you go. Yeah, she said Tennessee is an at-will employment state. You're fired. Yep. Yeah. Tanya said he better not let that go. So if somebody brushes by you, grabs your butt, and your man out there fighting for you, you just gonna sit back and watch? And what if the dude's getting the best of your man? You gonna sit back and watch? That is sad. That is sad. Oh, Corey said, my imaginary man better flip shit over for me. He better come on with it. There, y'all heard that? Y'all heard how Tanya said that if some dude grab her butt, she want her man to be fighting for her, but she gonna go sit in the car and wait, is what she said. Okay, hold on. I don't know how that came up. Something came up on her. Y'all give me a second. All right, here we go. She said, oh, what's up, Miss Angie? Salute, Queen. Glad you are here. All right, we got to hear from you. She said, oh, Lord. Hold on. Let me get this. It's scrolling up. Hold on. She said, oh, Lord, the only way we're going to find meaningful connections is going back 30 years. You got the Back to the Future DeLorean. Dating isn't worth the headache, brother. Oh, I totally understand. But let's say you find somebody that is worth dating, Angie. Would you take a bullet for him? Would you expect him to? If your man was getting into a fight, would you jump in? Would you have his back? Are you ride or die, Angie? Let us know. She said, I will go low, bro. Oh, so if some dude grab your butt and your man jump, to tell him he go high, you go low, and y'all gang him. For some reason, I don't believe that. I think your man gonna be all on his own after throwing them bees, throwing them blows. Samantha said, my husband just had knee replacement surgery. I didn't hesitate. See, I like that. See, that ain't something you think about. You just rush right on in and you throw them punches and you help them out. There you go. See, I like that. See, you gotta put that on your application, Miss Samantha. These applications going down. Should air application and just put it up on the internet? Just put it up on there. Can we just all, once we make the application, put it out there and then see what other people think about our application? There you go. Tanya said exactly. That is so sad. He's gonna be on his own. Tanya gonna go ahead and go on out to the car while her man gonna be out there scuffling. Samantha's jumping in. Corey said, if he's knocked out before I can jump in, his face in the dirt, I'm putting my face in the dirt, laying right there with him. And Samantha said, as soon as it starts popping off, I'm a third degree black belt and I know when to use it. And she knocked somebody out. So there you go. And Ann said, I ain't throwing no blows. And she said, I'll take a bullet and I will give one. There you go. She said, but I ain't with that either. So everybody's got something to say on her. Hey, Angie, where did Angie go? Angie ain't said nothing. Come on, Angie. You here. You inside the circus. You might as well come on with it. You are part of the circus. Tanya said, I am only with men who can handle their shit. I ain't concerned. She said, so I ain't got to fight. I'm just going to go back and I'm going to sit over there and just chill out and sip my Mai Tai and let him do his Muay Thai on them. Here we go. Miss Angie said, I beat someone's ass, even for a friend. I've been trained, brother. I've worked at the jail. I ain't skirt to go. She said, so if it happens, I'm going down. if you with me, same thing that Miss Samantha said, if you with me, I'm going to the end for you. I'm riding to the end. See, there you go. See, we got women in here that'll ride or die. There you go. Then we got something that says, hey, if it's something's gonna go down, somebody's got to live to tell how the hero didn't make it. You know what I mean? And Tanya said that's gonna be her. That's funny as hell. Y'all got me snorting. That's funny as hell. Hey, Corey said, I am down like 4 flat tires. There you go. Hey, Corey, it's funny you said that because earlier Tanya said, when the wheels fall off, I'm off. I'm jumping off. She's jumping off of it. And when the wheels come off, she's out. Tanya said, that is me. What had happened was, she said, I beat her to talk about it. That is so sad. That is sad. That is sad. That is sad. That's sad. Oh my goodness. Y'all remember that? So when somebody's got to help me type up this dating application. That way we can fill it out so everybody know what they're getting into. So you know who's going to have your back and who's not going to have your back. Who's going to say, hey, I'm out of here. Oh, Corey said, oh no, I'm going to get out and I'm going to push that mother trucker. She said, oh yeah, if the wheels go flat, I'm gonna keep pushing. So Corey said, hey, I'm ride or die to the end. Till it can't move no more, I'm there. And we'll put up a thumb and hitchhike the rest of the way. See, Tanya said, oh no, I'm not there. Hey, y'all remember that time we had it? Y'all remember that time we had that subject? And Tanya said, if it's a snowstorm or whatever, let him go ahead and go out and then come back. I'm gonna stay home. See, you know what's funny? People don't forget stuff that's on Pillow Talk. Especially not me. I remember it all. Tanya said, I am fair weather and I don't deny it. She said, hey, that's my square and I stand on it. I'll die on this hill. Everybody said what they gonna do and everybody down that hill. See, that's why I love Pillow Talk, man. Y'all make it so fun. And you know what's funny? We've been on here 52 minutes and feel like I've only been on here for 15 minutes, man. Time has, ain't that crazy how time flies? Time flies so fast, man. But I appreciate everybody, man. We're going to call it a night tonight. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit like, subscribe, and share. If you're on our YouTube channel, please give us a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give us a thumbs down. That's cool. But subscribe. And if you guys are wondering what's going on, where most of the comments are coming from, they're coming from our Facebook, where the show originated from. So feel free to go down into the description of all the videos on all platforms. You have my link tree, so you can follow me on all my social medias. I encourage you guys that. I appreciate all the people that came in and joined the circus. For all the people that comes through every time. Love you guys. Appreciate it. You guys make it so fun. You guys help me relieve a lot of stress. Thank you. And so you guys have a good night. And so to everybody else, tease you till we please you. Love everybody. See you guys next week. We do this every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Standard Time, Eastern Time. So you guys feel free to join in and catch you guys next week. So you guys have a good night, good weekend. So see you guys later. Peace.